Shalom, my people, shalom. I know it's like late and stuff, but I'm not going to be here for long. I just want to talk, and then eventually put this on my YouTube channel. But I had to redo a video because it wasn't lasting too long on my phone, so I had to do this. So, anyways, what I was talking about in the video is about our fleshly bodies that a lot of people like to fuck up their bodies just because, nothing's gonna, this is my only body. You only live once. No, you live multiple lives. It's just that you don't go outside and put your feet on the ground and meditate. There's a YouTube channel out there. I forgot what's its name, but it's a great channel, and I believe Remedy H is following it. But in that channel it shows like what's happening in the world, and we see like planes being still in the sky, birds. That's how you know you live in a matrix. That's how you know you live in a video game. And I mentioned in the video, which I'm mentioning here because I'm starting over. The reason I mention it is because you show that to people. You even show it to your friends or family, and your family might see it, but some of your friends will be like you just be like cognitive dissonant. It's like, really? I could show people in my subscribers that I can show my subscribers that, and they will see it, but you won't. Okay. Cognitive dissonant. People don't want to learn. They say they want to learn, but they don't want to learn. Because they want to learn this shit that they learn from school. They don't want to start over. Meaning that if you actually meditate, you'll actually get knowledge and wisdom of how the universe works. Just by seeing it. Just by you crying and going through that process. You feel so much love. And that's what you're supposed to feel. So much, you just feel happy. Really, really, really happy. It's that heart space, basically. And sorry I'm being quiet. It's like 3-something in the morning, so there's that. But, is there anything else I was talking about in that video too before I deleted it? Really nothing, I guess. But the fleshly bodies part, I got a lot of people take advantage of their bodies. You're supposed to take care of your body. But you can always start at any time. You're not gonna stop now. But people just don't care. They don't even want to listen. Because they saying that, oh, that's conspiracy shit, or that's mumbo jumbo type shit. But yeah, they wonder why their lives are shit, right? And you wonder why certain things happen to you, right? Don't say that you don't want to know none of this shit if it's not affecting you. Okay? Because you're going to be an idiot to the fact that it's not affecting you. Yes, it is. There are things out here that affect you spiritually. Oh, why is my life so bad? Why am I getting these bad shit? Maybe it's because something's wrong. Maybe not with you, but maybe something spiritual. Have you ever thought of something spiritual or something that you can't not see is affecting your life? Have you ever thought of that? I have plenty of times, because I knew even when I was a child that there are certain things in this world you cannot see, and they are pure evil. Not all of them, obviously. You know, they're pure. Some of these things around here are pure wicked. And I was also mentioning that H.P. Lovecraft's art, design, and all that, it came from somewhere. They're all real. Sink that in. Sink that in. Everything that H.P. Lovecraft. I'm sorry, I'm butchering his name. I don't know why. Everything that he made is real. Cthulhu is real. He's real. There's a reason why the Mayans are not here. I heard that story a long time ago. A long, long time ago. Now, could it be gone? Is it possible that Cthulhu did not take out the Mayans? Yeah. It's possible. It's possible that the original Mayan people fucking left because all the Dracos started fucking eating people and doing sacrifices and shit. All the shit that you hear in the Mayans, you'd be like, damn, the Mayans were ruthless. They weren't like that. They were never like that. Those were Dracos. Clearly, they told you this in school too. Cannibalism and shit. Who do you think does that? These Dracos, man. They took their form. They took some of our brothers and sisters' forms in the Mayans because they wanted more power, which they just, and they lost their soul. And yes, they're still here. Yes, they're still here. They're wandering around and shit, pissed off. Oh yeah. You don't think there's souls that didn't sell their souls that are not pissed off? Oh. That's why there's a war happening, guys. That's not just one thing. The plants and animals are going to fight with us. Not fight with us, but fight. I mean, not fight against us, but like fighting in the battle, joining us. Yeah. You don't think that's not going to happen? They've been suffering through this shit too. Have you ever watched The Legend of Korra? When all the animals turn into spirits and shit? That's what they're gonna be like, man. Sorry, stomach. But that's what they're gonna be. That's what they're gonna be. I'm telling you, man. Shit's gonna go crazy out here. Okay? It is. Shit's gonna get crazy out here. And the thing is, too, I've noticed more than ever, I meditated at least 3 times yesterday. 10 minutes each. So 30 minutes. That shit went by fast. That shit went by fast. I was just listening to Roger Ma's video, meditating, touching my heart. And then all of a sudden, and yes, I was telling myself I'm the great cosmic serpent, I'm the SkullKlown, I have these, I was imagining what type of powers I have. I was, basically fighting dummies and shit, practicing fighting, seeing what the moves I can do, summoning my plushies, fighting with them. This is what I do in the Astro Realm. They see me practice. I see them in the corner of my eye sometimes. Sometimes when right now, I can go back to literally the place that I practice at, which I am right now when I close my eyes, and I see them in the corner right now. And they're like, oh shit. You'd be like, yeah, get over there. They're just watching. They're not doing anything. They're idiots. I'm sorry to tell you, you're idiots. You were caught a long time ago. And any of my plushes could have freaking dominated you without me. I'm sorry. Seriously. That's why I can see. Because I'm right there. I'm just practicing. And usually I don't use my plushies because I'm doing it with my bare hands or my higher self weapon. This is what I do. This is what I do. I'm not saying you could do this. I'm not saying you have to do this. You know, this is what I do. It's pure imagination. Your imagination is key. Okay? You make things manifest with your imagination, man. And when you see it, I'm tearing up right now because it's true. I and you have no idea how powerful imagination is, man. You have no fucking idea how powerful imagination is. No idea. Imagination is powerful to the fact that these wicked motherfuckers can't comprehend it. That's why they hate it. They hate creativity. They hate imagination. And the reason I tear up about it is because it's been targeted through entertainment and it's fucking sad. They do it on purpose. Of course. They do it on purpose. I hope you guys know that. The reason you have some shitty product around here is because they're doing it on purpose. They're not doing it because we're tried and all that we failed. No. They're doing it on purpose. Sometimes they just make a movie to tell you something, and that's it. Other times they're doing it because they just don't give a fuck. Okay? This is Hollywood. Make something so you can get higher up in the rankings of Hollywood. That's really it. That's really it. And you can do what the fuck you want. As long as you following what they are doing. That's what it's called. Shout out to Roger Wong because he said the same thing. That's why there was B, A, and C, and was it D? Or A, B, and C celebrities. The B's and C's don't do adrenochrome and all that. Only all of those A-lister celebrities do. So it's like, but they're still part of the problem. The other ones, the C and B's, mainly because they might do like horror or something in the background, like Bollywood and stuff like that. They might do something like that in the background, but they're still not telling people what's going on. They're making movies around here. For example, the new Chucky series. I can't wait to watch that series. Yeah, if I ever do watch it, if eventually it ever happens. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't. If I don't watch it, I don't watch it. At least I saw the trailer. And the trailer looks nice. And plus, I have the Chucky doll with me. He's my plush. He is. He's going to be in the Astro Run with me. I'm dead serious. Alright? And yes, he can talk and everything. He's like Chucky. I'm sorry. The only thing that's different is that he's not going to just outright kill because he already can do that while he's fighting these motherfuckers. So there's a deal that I made. Alright? With the notorious slashers of all time. See, this is pure imagination, guys. Most people are like, oh, that's crazy and everything like that. But this is imagination. He's supposed to act like that. He's supposed to have that type of, not mindset, but that type of, well, technically kind of, because it how are you going to defeat these beings if you don't have that child imagination? You see? Don't act like a child. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying act like a child. Be an adult, but be creative with a childlike mind. You see? The creativity. Why do you think there's so many stuff that a lot of people be like? What do you think in like the Jurassic World movie they were creative with the monsters, like when they were attacking the people, like they were attacking like they attacked a human, they were flying around, and then all of a sudden another monster, when they go to the sea, another one bite one and shit like that. Like how like that's little kid shit. That's little kid shit that you would fucking do. And in a way, the reason you would do that is because that makes sense. Because back in the Jurassic period, they did that. We made the dinosaurs. Yeah, we made the dinosaurs. We killed the dinosaurs. We made the reptilians, and we're gonna take out the reptilians. Not all of them, because some of them are good. I'm not saying on this planet because they can't be on this planet. I'm sorry. They can't be on this planet. This planet is pure plasma. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not talking about the good ones. I'm talking about the pure evil ones. They can't be here. This is like nuclear overdrive to this planet right now. They can't be here. This is it, guys. I'm sorry. This is it. The planets are here. The planets are here. That's why I'm saying this shit's ending this year. It has to be. Sorry. I'm sorry. It has to. We're either no if or not. Pay attention what's going on. I'm seeing everything and I'm like, okay, so that's it. This is it. This is it. But most people might be like, oh, you always say that, but watch hit 2022. To be honest, guys, I feel like I won't be here in 2022. I don't know what that says, but I feel like I won't be here in 2022. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shit, guys, my grandfather told me where I live at in Connecticut. I live in Holyoke. In Connecticut, they don't have food. They don't have food. So what the fuck is going to happen over here? Especially people in the Connecticut. I went to Walmart and that shit's packed. Okay? And there's a lot of shit in Walmart that a lot of people can buy. So most people went over there. But if that shit closes, ho, ho, ho. And it looks like it's not going to close anytime soon because it looks packed as fuck and it looks nourished and it looks like people can grab shit. But eventually the store's going to go like, just shut it off. Doesn't matter. I can see these people shut off while food is in there. I can literally see it. Because they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck, guys. They don't give a fuck. They rather see you in the door, be like, can I go grocery shopping? You be like, nope. But the food's right there. Nope. And shut the lights off and see the food waste while you're fucking being hungry. They rather do that. This is how these motherfuckers are. They don't care. And if they haven't thought about that yet, they probably are like, oh, that's a good idea. Oh, yeah, good luck. Good luck. Seriously, good luck. The earth is gonna drown you anyways. Come on. The earth is gonna drown you anyways. Go ahead, do it. But you're gonna fail. Like you always do. You always fail. You wicked beings have always failed. You can't do anything now. Good luck, to be honest. Oh, I'm gonna stop food. No, okay, but to be honest, no, you're not. Even that's the thing. Have you noticed that there's not a lot of bad things happening around you? Yeah, that's for a reason. Not to say things are not happening around you, guys. I'm saying this right now. There was smoke coming from that atmosphere. Most people are like, "What are you talking about?" Every time I wake up, it looks like it's foggy. You know why? It's because the fires that are happening in California are reaching here. The flames, the smoke. My sister told me that, and I'm like, holy shit, I didn't even think about that. I'm not kidding you. I will do a YouTube video about it, showing you guys, yes, it's foggy here. It's been foggy here for at least a week. I've been noticing that. It's almost a week now. The shit's ending, people. And most people be like, oh, that's probably, the sun and all that shit. I'm not blaming you. I'm not arguing with that. Why would I argue with that? Me, my brother-in-law, my sister, I mean, most of my brother-in-law, we were just talking about that shit, and most people would be like, oh, how come they haven't turned it off and shit like that? I mean, yeah, they did just discuss that. Oh, how come they haven't turned it off? And it's like, oh, they don't want to and everything like that. That's the thing. I told them, it's not they don't want to. They try to. They don't care because it doesn't matter anymore. The planet's doing it herself, and there's a planet doing it with her. What do you think? What do you think the other sun is here for? I have to look this up. If there's two moons, two moons. If there was even two suns in New York or something like that, because if there is, that means I'm going to see it soon. Excuse me. But sorry guys, I'm just typing here. But I don't know if you're seeing it. If you live in an area that's foggy, that's what's happening. I'm telling you guys that right now. It's the fires. The fires are spreading. And this is one of the original 13 colonies. I hope you know that, guys. Most people are like, get the fuck out of there. What are you talking about? I already know what's up. I already know what's going on. I already know how this shit's gonna happen, to be honest. Trust me. Trust me, guys. SkullKlown will make it out of here. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm too stubborn to die. I say that right now. I'm too fucking stubborn to die. It's something that made me more appreciated with my body. But most people be like, oh, that doesn't matter. Apparently you don't know anything about me in the universe right now. Most people are like, that doesn't matter. I'm like, it's okay. I get you. I get you. But you don't understand the relationship between I have with me and the cosmos. Okay? It runs deep. Okay? People like to say that, oh, we created everything and everything like that, which is true. I'm not lying. You know, you guys are not lying. None of you guys are lying. None of you guys are. But remember the whole Big Bang? She had to speak, water, and light. Who told her to do that? That was the aha moment for her. That's what SkullKlown is. I just want to say that right now. That's why I found out. Okay. I've already told a story. Already told my story about. You know, there was a crystal that was just floating in space, and it disappeared. No one didn't see it again until my higher self has it, which I have. I have it, and I'm like, this crystal that wasn't around until the Big Bang happened, because everything was just darkness, right? And then all of a sudden, boom, she spoke with light and sound. That's the speaking point, and with water. She shook the water with her voice with light, basically. That's the aha moment, basically. She became more in tune with herself. That's when she created a lot of things, you know? That's what happens. When you have that moment, it's the creative moment also. That's why it's pure imagination. A lot of people say that it's dangerous of what you could do with your imagination, yes. But if you're pure with it, that's how you know you remember who you are. To be honest. And it's so good to know who you are, because you have so many lives. And when you have so many lifetimes, you realize it's funny too. When I was a kid, I used to close my eyes and I saw creatures just walking around doing what they're doing, and I didn't know who they were at all. A long time ago, when I was a kid, I was in my parents' car. We were just parked, and it was just like a stormy storm, I believe. But it didn't look that way to me. Everything was proper, and it wasn't a dream. This was real. This was really happening. Everything was purple. I was with my little sister. She was younger, my second sister, not the one that you, not the other ones that you see in my other videos that I talk about wrestling with. Not her. She wasn't born yet. And all of a sudden, I'm looking at my house that I'm going to be in, and then the neighbor's house, and then right in the back is just it's just woods, just nice little woods right there. And all I see is like a tornado going down, spinning, and I'm like looking at it like, why are we not? And then there's like it looked like a yarn, a ball, and everything like the trees and the wind were all connecting with each other, and then in the middle it was like spinning, almost it was almost like a machine, basically, but it wasn't. It was just nature walking, basically. But it was a storm, a tornado, a big ball that was right next to a tornado that looked like almost like a yawn, but it wasn't a yawn. It was just again the connection with the wind and the trees and just making it, with the clouds also. That's what I saw. I didn't know what it was. I just saw it. And I think I saw lightning a little bit, maybe purple ones and maybe little what? Maybe red ones or some shit or blue, I don't know. Maybe not the lightning one, but I saw that. And I always wonder what the fuck was that? What the heck was that? You know? There's a lot of things that are happening here, people. When I look at people sometimes, I wonder, do they really fucking know what's going on around here? Even some of my brothers and sisters that know, sometimes I'm like, do you really know? I know you say you know. And some people might be like, I know, but I'm like, this is why Isis Wisdom, not so long ago, she cried about it. Because it's true. I remember when I saw that video, and I'm just like, this woman is speaking my tune right now. Because I'm just like, do you know? Because if you don't know, oh, guys, sometimes I'll say this. Sometimes there's nightmares that I see when I'm awake. When you're walking past people that are not in tune spiritual with themselves, and you see their dead carcass in the floor, and you're like, what the fuck that I just saw? That type of shit. Okay? I don't see it all the time, but when I do, I'm like, oh. And then I see like either the buildings on fire and shit like that, cause shit's gonna go crazy out here, guys. These are visions that I've had. No, I'm not a prophet, cause I don't claim to be one. All I claim to be is knowing who I am, thyself. It's better to know thyself. I don't want to be no prophet. The fuck? I'm sorry. If you think that I predicted anything like the flood, which I did, because who obviously who didn't see that coming? Just saying. But You see all the floods that are happening, mud floods and shit. Even years ago, I had dreams about a zombie dream. There's so many things that are happening to this planet, or what's going to happen to this planet. I don't know what the fuck is going to happen to us. Right now, the floods are happening, but how long is that going to last until all of a sudden the zombie shit? And even if that does happen, how long will that fucking last? Because the sun is going to beam at them and kill them because of the heat. They can't eat us because we're pure of carbon. They would die if they eat us. So there you go. They just die off naturally, anyways. You see? And plus, we go to war with them and we're going to kick their ass, anyways. Hello? You know? We'd be too powerful. I'm just trying to paint a picture. Because there's a reason why the universe hasn't gave me that download of like how the time and all that shit. Because the universe knows me too well. The universe knows me way too well. Of course. Of course. You know all those superhero, you know all those video game characters and all those superhero characters that once they hear something they immediately will fucking do without even fucking question, like Goku or Sora, and you'd be like, dude, what the fuck? You didn't even finish the question. Yeah, all those people that they interpretate of them not hearing the person and just going what they doing, and it's like, what the fuck you doing, hero? Basically, that's what it came from me, because the universe knows that if I knew what was going to happen, basically leading up to the event of what's going to happen to this planet, basically, I would have said it. That's what the universe hasn't told me. Other people know and they kept a shout about it. The universe knows me too well that they would never tell me. It's just the way it is. I asked them and then I could keep shut. Look, I've seen, I'll say this. It's not like I haven't not said that I know what's going to happen around here, because in a way I do, and I actually see it. So in a way they can't even hide it from me, because I see it. It's very hard to hide it when you can see literally pictures of it and you're like, I got the whole thing, and they're like, fuck. Because you start remembering and you're like, oh, I see it. I actually see it now. Because you saw all of this in past lives. In a past life, before all of this happened, you saw all of this. I don't want to toot my own horn or anything like that, but you know how there's always that old ancestor that's always with the cosmos and everything like that. Like you have to speak to that person, either it's a he or she, before you talk to that mother or father. That hierarchy of like what they always protect at, like in anime or video games, as God, basically. I'm that character. Were there more of us? Of course, of course. But I was the first. I was the first. I'm sorry. I'm saying that right now. I was the first. Not to toot my own horn. I was the first. There's no ego type shit. I was the first. From what my higher self has showed me, I was the first. We were all created all at the same time, people, yes. We all manifested ourselves at the same time, yes. But we have different roles. And when I found out my role, I'm like, really? Everything just started coming through, in my opinion. You can call me a liar or anything like that. I don't care. But this is what I found out. This is what I see. And that's really it. You know? I could say, yeah, and it's still pure imagination. It is. It is. Because when you see that, that's still imagination. Because, not because you imagine it, it's because they're showing it to you. You actually see it. because it's real. It's real. It's a real thing. There's certain things that you imagine, and then all of a sudden you see things happening. You're like, what the fuck? Like one time when I imagined just flying through the air, you know, in the where the northern lights are at, and then I'll see them, and all of a sudden I'll see like them shooting torpedoes at me, and I'm like blocking them and shit, because I was just flying around, hearing headphones, spinning around with the spirits all there. That's why it's all green and all that. Those are spirits. And they try to shoot a missile at me, 2 of them, and when I thought that, like, when my intuition was like, dude, they just shot a missile at you, and I'm like looking at it, and I see it like it was like a movie type shit. Like they like it panned to the whole torpedoes thing. The thing opened and the torpedoes came out, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, and then they blew it up. Cause I'm looking at it like, are you serious, guys? Really? These wicked beings try so hard. Try so hard. I want to cry for you. You wicked beings try so hard to stop me, but you can never fucking stop me. Okay? This is termination. When I found out about you, I grew up and I realized that you're nothing but a bitch. You fucking eating babies, raping them. You see what's gonna happen when the day comes. You see what will happen when the day comes, motherfucker. Alright? Because when that day comes, it's crazy. But, let's see. All my life I've been over the top. I know that. All my life I've been over the top. I don't know why. Or there's a video here that has 2 suns in Florida sky in June 15th, 2021. Second sun, 2021. 6 months ago. Okay, that was in Turkey. I just wanted to see it. The 12th planet. That was 3 months ago. 2 suns in the sky. Oh, I see it. I'm sure there's 2 suns in my skies when I go outside. I just haven't spotted. I'm sure I will, Yeah, I think that'll be it. I just want to check this before I leave. Bill Gates wants to dim the sun. Yeah, okay. Is that it? Yeah. 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 He's not gonna dim no sun. They're gonna dim him. That's what they're gonna do. Probably no. Okay. So that's it, guys. I'm sorry. It's fall 9. I'm gonna go to bed and be safe. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe when you're on YouTube. But anything else I could probably talk about before I really shut down here, turn off here. I don't know. We all know that, you know, time is literally up. This is our time now. It is. This is our time. And it just started. Sooner or later, war's gonna break out. Before you know it, we're gonna fight these wicked beings. And you're gonna be like, just yesterday, the internet turned off, basically. I guarantee you. Just yesterday, the internet turned off and everyone went crazy trying to get food and water and shit like that. You know? Guarantee you, man. Guarantee you. Because once that whole thing happens, and I don't know if we gonna get that activation when that happens. Who knows? It's up to the planet. It really is. And the thing is, the energy is already here. A lot of energy is already here. It's just you need to high vibe more to get that more experience for us. You know? So, sorry. I hate to do that to you guys. But, I'll see ya. Be safe.